What is up, you amazing people? It is I, Nima, and today I'm really happy because I finally got my audio fixed. For the last month or so, I have hated everything that's came out of my channel because I could not get my sound right. Well, I finally discovered what it is, and I won't go into a long detail, but I got my mic working again, and so I'm super excited. But anyway, we've got a lot to talk about today. Before we get into that, please hit that like and subscribe button, share the video. We're almost at 500, guys. We're gonna do this soon. I'm hoping before September. I know for some YouTubers, that's no big deal, but what can we say? We started organically, we're small, we're getting bigger, and we're doing it the right way. So the first thing I wanted to talk about today, and arguably the most important, is the fact that my birthday is coming up. Yes, August 23rd is my birthday. And why is that important? Why is it important that my birthday is coming up? Well, because I've already received a birthday present. And this in the form of a game from Pawn Games. This game is called Rite. Now, Pawn Games has already done more for me than my mom has since I was 6. And even then, my birthday present from her was a shirt with an arrow pointing up that said The Mistake. So I can really thank Pawn Games for letting me check this out. But the thing is, this game is a platformer speedrunner's fantasy. It is fast-paced, super intense, and it gets pretty difficult. But I'm not the best at this. Like, no one will ever say Nima is one of the best platformers. Or, well, they'll never say Nima is a good platformer. Kind of like you'll never hear Nima's charismatic and intelligent. You never hear that. It's not me. But even with my limited capabilities, I've actually done pretty well with this game. Far better than I thought I would. And that's kind of important with these sort of games, to be accessible. You know, like, I consider this to be one of those games that you play when you're deciding what to play. And before you know it, you're going to end up playing it far more than you planned on, but that's cool. Like, it's good to have that kind of game, or a game to play during lunch break, or something like that, where maybe you don't have an hour to put into a deep story, or a whole lot of grinding, or dungeon crawling, whatever. You just have maybe 15 minutes. That's exactly all you need, plus some for this game, as each level can be as short as 10 seconds, but where they get you is the fact that you keep testing yourself to try to get faster and faster. I've never been stuck on a level longer than like a couple minutes, but I replayed multiple levels just to try to beat my score because I knew I could. I found the pattern, figured it out. It's a really fun game, and I think you guys should check it out. It's got great controls, which is arguably the most important thing in these kind of games, and really good sound, and it's just fun, and the replayability is really high. So anyway, we'll do a full review when the game comes out or close to that time. So I realized I forgot to mention that this game also has a ton of content. Like, there's hundreds of levels. It's well worth your time. And you might as well give them a little bit of love since they gave me more love than my mom does. Anyway, on with the video. Another thing that I want to talk about, and I don't see this video doing very well because it is going to be maybe the main topic of this video, but is the Wave 2 of Mario Kart 8 DLC. A lot of people have been excited for it, and it dropped recently. I can't remember if it was Thursday or Friday, but it was a lot better than the first wave, I feel like. But at the same time, the thing that I think I was most excited for was the Sky High Sunday, the new one that apparently is going to be on Mario Kart Tour soon, but it actually came out on the Switch before. And it's, I don't know, for me it's underwhelming. Just a big loop. Like, I shouldn't even say big. It's not like that big. It's kind of, I thought they could do more. That's all I'm going to say. There isn't a lot of things that I felt were, I don't know, as interesting as some of the other maps or what they've done with some of the other courses. Like Calamari Desert and how they've really changed up the directions that you go. But it's even further than that. Like, it might be the worst, like, course in this wave. I don't know. There's arguments left and right about which one's worse. Some people do not like New York Minute. I actually really enjoyed it. I liked the different routes that you could take, and I did think that it was pretty fun, as well as like Luigi's Pinball. The Sydney Sprint I thought was pretty fun. I do like sprints. I don't, sometimes I appreciate not seeing the same thing over and over. Now other times you do realize like you miss like a shortcut or some kind of thing that you wouldn't have gotten, you know, since you're only seeing it once. But I argue that Snowland wasn't fantastic. It's okay. It's fine. Yeah, so, and Mushroom Gorge is really cool too as well. But yeah, the new one, the one that people were really excited for, didn't see coming, and this was gonna be like Nintendo was making this brand new, and it sucked. Like, that's horrible, right? Like, for me, it was Snowland and Sky High Sundae were the ones I was, like, the most underwhelmed with. Now, I'm not gonna say, like, it's awful. This isn't like Chocobo Racing or something. Like, there's still the Mario Kart fun with it. Also, still the, rubber banding and all that fun stuff. But it's the same game and same experience that we had, but with just newer content, which you can't complain about that, especially with a game like Mario Kart 8, which continues to sell so many copies that they're never gonna make a Mario Kart 9. I'm just saying that they had an opportunity, I feel like, to kind of take some of that power and show, like, how innovative they've been and how much they could create. God, in the last, I don't know how long it's been since they really made a new Mario Kart course for a Nintendo console or something that was going to be on the console. I'll accept, like, the Kart Tour courses are kind of because they didn't really have it in mind that they were going to come over to the Switch when they were designing them. But this one specifically, they knew was going to be on the Switch and going to be featured in arguably maybe one of the biggest Nintendo games to ever sell, and they give us that. I don't know, like I said, it's not awful. I'm not gonna say like, oh, it's the worst thing ever. I just expected more from it, but I don't know. That's my thoughts on it. I'm curious what you guys think. Any and all thoughts. Are you guys gonna check out Rite? I definitely suggest you do. It's a really fun game, and it's fairly inexpensive as well. I believe it's $4.99, but I can't say for sure. And yeah, have you been playing the Mario Kart DLC? What do you think about them? Anyway, I appreciate you guys. Love you. Bye-bye.